Leanne, come in. I have screw it.
Come on, talk to me, Logan. You know we need a bumper for the intro.
The stealth in this game is abysmal. Doing a stealth crouch requires you to hold a button down in addition to holding another button to target enemies and a third to fire. And forget trying to do any of that if you need to move. The human hand can only pretzel so much.
If you get behind the guards, then you don't need to crouch.
Yeah, but certain guards never change the direction they're facing, and there aren't any vents or secondary passages to take advantage of. And I'm a secret agent. Why can't I do any close quarters takedowns? I can't even throw a f***ing punch.
You know what? You're right. This game is kind of crap. Screw it. Let's go get a beer.
Thank you. Welcome back, everyone, to the third and final part of our extended look at Syphon Filter. The previous episode, we did manage to finish the horrendous first part of the entire game, which was the subway section, by defeating the female terrorist. I can't remember what her name was, like Rhoemer or something like that. And then we made our way into the park, Washington Park. I don't know what part of D.C. that belongs to. I don't think there is a Washington Park. Not that I recall. But we had to go track down 4 of the viral bombs and have the CBDC personnel come and disarm them. We also had to find a comm array and jack into it so that we could find the Triggerman, who I don't think we've taken out. No, we have not. And then we have to get past the hedge maze into the memorial section where we should, I guess, find Rhoemer, who we're supposed to be going after. But I guess we'll find out in the next couple of minutes here. But let's get moving. Yep. In between the recordings of the second part and this part, I did go ahead and write up notes so that we have something to talk about here at the end once we finish this episode. Also, we had a nasty little snowstorm come into the area and basically ice over everything with about 1.5 inches of ice. And boy, has it been killing me all day trying to dig out. It's bad enough that there was, I'd say, maybe 4 or 5 inches of snow that came down. But then on top of that, 1.5 inches of ice that you have to break through to even begin shoveling the snow. And it was a real pain in the butt trying to get just some clear pavement so that I could move my vehicle. Sit your ass down! I heard another guy. I see him. I like this gun. So I should have been doing it the whole time. Not that little wimpy pew-pew with a silencer on it. Use this man's gun, whatever it is. Kind of looks like a 1911. One of the greatest handguns ever made. I thought I was about to fall off a ledge. Alright, well, we made it through there, but I didn't see the Triggerman, so maybe we gotta go back? Back through the maze one more time? Oh, what's this? Yes, I could use more armor. Very good. Let's save. Oh, come on. Yep. I'll give him credit for this, and I didn't put anything about it in the notes. I do think, at least when he runs, even though it is like he's running in tar or molasses or something, they did a fairly good job with the run animation, like as it moves. Maybe not necessarily the speed of it, just how they animated it. It looks good. Even when he's doing the strafing, there's a nice fluidity to the way that he does it. It's just he runs so slow. All right, well, I hate to do this. Maybe we do have to just go through the maze and then we'll find the Triggerman on the other side. Or maybe he's supposed to be on the map. I don't see anything on the map. I mean, maybe I have to get to Freedom Memorial and then we'll find the Triggerman? Oh, come on, get through. I would like to get through the P-Fog filter section of the gameplay, though, because as much fun as an idea as this may have been, it doesn't look good when you don't have the CRT fuzz that makes it look a little bit smoother. When you have the HD, you know, pixel perfect version of the video, it just kind of looks grainy. Still not seeing him. Still not seeing him. Here's someone running. Ah! Oh, that's him. All right. Let's pick something else. Also, something that I guess I didn't do right or wasn't doing right. Apparently, yeah, you can pull up the menu like that by holding... I don't know why. So how do I change it? Ah, whatever. Let's put on this rifle. See if I can see the bad guy. Ah, wait. I see him. Kind of. Is he hiding? Let's get over this way. Turn. Zoom in. Oh, through the floor. You know what? I think they may have screwed up on the fact that kneeling doesn't really... Yeah, it's not going to work. He's behind something. If you want to kneel, which makes you more accurate, you have to hold B. It's not a toggle. Oh. Alright, where is he? Uh-huh. Can I get back up? Jackass? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's swap to the handgun. Not that one. Yes. Hey, I got his flak jacket. Nice. So is this the Triggerman? Maybe. Oh! There's two more up here. And boy, he is just getting all kinds of shots on me. Let's, come on. There you go. And... Oh! Clipped him on the noggin. I'll take a whole lot more sections where I get to use a sniper rifle like that. Please, and thank you. Been good? I don't think I found the Triggerman. Unless the game's going to tell me it's complete. Yeah, I never found him. All right, let's save before we go in this door and find out that I screwed up because I didn't get the Triggerman.
Gabe, you have to go back. You haven't completed your objectives.
I knew it. So where is he? Whee! That's so clumsy. I know they were super proud of that animation, but man, they didn't make it go fast. Not nearly fast enough. Ha-ha! Can I jump the hedgerow? No, I can't. Guy has insane ups, but when it comes to grabbing a hedge, he's just not going to do it. He's in the middle of hunting down a terrorist cell that's trying to wipe out the entire city, but he doesn't want to ruin the mystique of the hedge maze by accidentally knocking down a part of it. I'm very concerned about that kind of thing, guys. Ah, there it is! Got him!
Marcos must have been ghosting an entire frequency. I got him. Girdeaux is just north of you in the Freedom Memorial Building.
That's where the main viral bomb is. Tell CBDC to stand by.
Leon, this is Gabriel. Mission accomplished. Moving on to the next objective. By the way, I could really use a pack of reds right now. I'm bumming for a smoke like crazy.
It's every single protagonist in a stealth game. They all have to have that kind of gravelly, smoky voice. And I have notes about that in my final rep. Oh, is the body armor still there? Yes, good. I might swap back to
I'm
the
at the
shotgun.
entrance. Tell CBDC to get their team moving.
Hurry, Gabe. You don't have much time.
He says that so smoothly. CBDD. CBDC. I can't even do it. Nah, it's not going to save anyway. CBDC. Oh. Listen to this jam. I don't know why, but it's making me think of Static X. Sorry, I was too busy jamming out to that music. Forwarded from Agency Intel, SpySat has completed a detailed analysis of Girdeaux's body armor. It is impervious to all conventional weapons. Bull. That doesn't exist. Our armor specialists are working on it, but your agent may have to improvise to find a weak point. Yeah, it's called I'm shooting him right in the head. Just putting one right through the skull. Our demolition expert has noted that that the use of any explosive device will trigger the viral bomb. I can't speak anymore.
Anton Girdeaux. I hope Rhoemer's paying you enough to die for him.
Gabriel Logan. Always the optimist. Look around, Logan. This hall contains a mosaic depicting the entire history of your country's wars and aggression. We are about to make an addition to it.
I don't think so, Girdeaux. It ends here.
Okay.
Gabe,
Let me save here.
Girdeaux's wearing full body armor. You've got to find a weak spot.
Okay. Probably gonna have to shoot the tank on his back, right? What is this? M16. Well, they said I was gonna set up the viral bombs. Why would they give me explode? Oh, what? No. Sorry, that's not the M16. Is the assault rifle. Hold on. Where did you go? I have a stereotypical French accent. Alright, so we want to... Yeah, I can. Can't see me. Uh-oh. Don't come this way. No. I don't like that.
Where are you, Logan?
Go.
There's nowhere to run.
That's not true. I'm running right now. Oops.
Can't hurt me, Logan.
Oh, God, I bet it can hurt me. So the fire just goes all the way across the room. Great.
Gabe, Girdeaux's wearing full...
Yeah, I don't care.
Can't win, Logan.
It's got to be shooting the tank, right? Nope, don't stand there. Probably don't need this specific gun.
Where do you go, Logan? Hold still.
Oh.
There's nowhere to run.
Yep, that's what it was. I'm dead. Shoot. So how do I do that without getting hit? Do I gotta just get behind him? Is that what it's gonna take?
Gabe, your dude's wearing full body armor.
Yeah, I don't care.
You can't run forever! Where do you go, Logan?
I'm not telling you.
You can't hide forever. There's nowhere to run.
That didn't work.
You'll have to do better than that.
Well, but if I'm hitting you with a spread weapon like that...
Where are you, Logan?
Can't see me.
You can't win, Logan.
Got it. Yeah, let's just sneak behind him, shoot him in the back. Who is that supposed to be? Because Lincoln is not in something called the Freedom Memorial, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's just called the Lincoln Memorial. And it's round, which makes me think it's the Jefferson Memorial, but the Jefferson Memorial doesn't have a seated figure in the center. It literally has a standing statue of Thomas Jefferson.
Is that the best you can do?
He's fine, so when he says do, it doesn't just sound like do, it sounds like D.
You're gonna need a bigger gun.
Of course, I forgot to silence my phone. No, you don't. No, no, no. Let's do this. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Let's do this one. Haha. Oh, God. Don't stand in the fire. Oh, he sees me. What is he spraying? Because usually flamethrower gel, I don't know what it is that they fire it with, doesn't just stay there like forever. It's not napalm he's shooting out of it, is it? Oh, God, I wish the camera was a little more cooperative. Better run. Oh, crap. Got around real fast. I'm dead. This is not fun. It's too hard to get a jump on him because he's constantly looking around, and it takes too long to manually aim to rely on that. What are you doing, idiot? There we go.
Where do you go, Logan?
I don't know.
Hold still.
No, that sounds like a bad idea.
Where are you, Logan?
Nope.
You can't win, Logan.
Oh, missed.
Damn it.
You can't hide forever. There's nowhere to run. You're gonna need a bigger gun.
Damn it! Not hitting at all. Gotcha. No, don't stand there where the fire's blowing. God, he's just too fucking fast when he fires back. You get one shot and then you have to move immediately.
Right.
I don't need your advice.
Is that the best you can do?
Duh.
You can't hide forever.
Get out of the way. Out of the way.
Still.
No, I don't want to. The controls are too clumsy for this to be smooth or, like, intuitive.
Where are you, Logan?
No, I don't want to.
You can't win, Logan.
Oh, shoot.
You can't run forever. Where do you go, Logan?
Nope, don't stand in the fire. Get out of there! I want to use that one. That one's tricky. Okay, go, 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 go. He's freaking walking right to me. God damn it. Now I've made it harder to finish. Honestly, this may be the way to do it. Just run in circles around him. Hope I hit the tank one time. Nope. Hello there. Got him. All right. 4 shots. Well, with the weapons that I was using.
Gabe, are you all right?
He's finished, Leon. Get CBDC in here. Tell Benton I need an evac.
Copy that.
Just realized how loud my headphones were. Expo Center reception incoming from Markinson. I've approved your request for access to the FBI files on Jonathan Fagan. I think your suspicions may be correct. The Farcom reception may be a cover for a meeting between Fagan and Rhoemer. Follow Fagan closely. Obviously, you must not be seen or captured. You are authorized to eliminate any of Fagin's security, but use silenced weapons only. Once you've observed the meeting, use whatever means necessary to capture Fagin alive. Obviously, the agency knows nothing about this.
We've analyzed blood taken from Rhoemer's men. It contains compounds identical to those extracted from the plants taken from Rhoemer's plantation in Costa Rica. Compounds patented by a multinational corporation named Farcom. I checked with our contact in the World Health Organization. Farcom is also coordinating the WHO's efforts to track down these worldwide viral outbreaks.
Rhoemer's not sophisticated enough to run this kind of operation. With that arsenal, he must have an enormous base of operations somewhere. Who's funding him?
I have already had Farcom investigated. The final report was inconclusive.
Whose report? Benton's? The same man who coordinated our botched raid in Costa Rica? The man who got Jenkins' entire team taken out? Where is Benton now?
I've placed him on leave. Now, what do you want to do?
Fagin is hosting a reception at his exhibition center in New York tonight. I've tapped into their security files and accessed blueprints of the entire building.
Fagin doesn't know who I am. I'll go as a guest and plant a remote wire on him. If there's a connection, I'll find it.
All right. Report back to me in 24 hours. But this is not a standard intercept and eliminate operation. If Fagin is involved with Rhoemer, I want them both taken alive. If you do find a mole, eliminate him.
Nice. We're getting there in time for Dino-Rama.
Leon, something's up. Fagin's moving. I'm going to follow him.
But Gabe, his wire is coming in clear.
I know, but I want to be there in case something is going down.
Be careful. If any of his security guards spot you outside of the reception area, Fagin will know you're here.
I won't let anyone see me.
I'm going to let a lot of people see me.
Fagin's heading for the Stonehenge exhibit. I'm checking their security protocols. They have guards posted everywhere. Don't be spotted or the mission will be over.
Okay. Save. Because I'm going to botch this a bunch, I'm sure. Put your gun away, you goof. What is the matter with him?
Dan, blown your cover.
You think? I knew I was going to make it through
Fagin's
safely.
heading for the Stonehenge exhibit. I'm checking their security protocols. They have guards posted everywhere. Don't be spotted or the mission will be over.
Alright, well that didn't work, so let's do it this way.
Dan, blown your cover.
What the So what the hell am I supposed to do? Is there another way in?
Fagin's head.
Check.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Maybe? Let's see what leads to the left here. Nothing. Ah, I'm missing out on the Space Frontiers exhibit, damn it! Leanne, we need to call the mission off. I need to go see the Space Frontiers exhibit. Can I get this other guy in the back of the nog? See ya. Alright, now we have to figure out how to take out the other guy without being seen. Got him. Alright, alright. Oh, I'll take that. What was down here? Watch, I'm gonna lose because he's gotten too far away. We better save state. I'm definitely glad that they have some variety in the different missions that you're doing. I think that goes a long way to making this a better experience than I remember it being. I still think there's problems with this game, and they have to be talked about, and I will bring them up in the finale, but I like that this is something that they added. Where is he? There he is. Where is he going? Yeah, don't mind me, dude. Just keep standing there. Staring at nothing. Idiot. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it!
Damn, you've blown your...
Alright. Take two. Oh, god damn it! It is so hard to fucking keep track of guards. They needed to make the thing a lot better than they did, where it seems like they have to be in line of sight before you find out that they're there. And also, they really should have made it so that this quiet walking is silent. Nope, not like that. Damn it. Got him. Where's the other guard? I don't see another guard here. Where are you? There he is. Need the camera to pivot a little. Alright, there he is. Uh-oh. Damn it, he saw me. Didn't do anything, though. Nah, he saw me. Too hard. Too goddamn hard. Alright, well, if I'm quiet, it seems like I don't have to do a headshot to get it. Sloppy, but effective. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid levels of smart design, this ain't. They needed to make the controls far better and more intuitive. They wanted this to be what the game included. Come back. Alright, wait. Let's get a... Yeah, nice. That's done, baby! Watch, there's gonna be a guard right around the corner here. Nothing. Move up. This way. Nothing. The hell? Up! Damn it! I didn't hit the auto target. That shot lined up. I know he's coming. Well, he was supposed to be coming. Ah, missed. I didn't wait. Gotta wait. Come on. Oh, what?
Damn.
The bullet went through his glasses, so he decided he should do something about that. Yeah, I think the big mistake there is they should have made crouching a toggle. Damn it! You gotta be kidding me. Sit down! Is crouching a toggle? Let's go to options and take a quick peek. Controller. No. No, there's no way to change that. Oh well. Yeah, having to hold, because it's controller pretzel nonsense, right? In order to crouch, aim, and shoot, you're holding L1 to aim. You have to hold X to crouch so the enemy is less likely to be drawn to your attention. And then you have to hit X, or not X, but square in order to shoot. And if you want to strafe, oh, you got to hold while you're aiming. You have, well, I guess what it is he kind of like, what's the term? Jink? he jinks either left or right. He leans left or right when you're aiming. If you want to get that little extra lean to the right to realign or aim around a target or a wall or whatever, you have to hit L2 or R2. So L1, X, and L2 and R2 to move left and right, and then also square to shoot. Too many buttons. Too many buttons. They needed to simplify this, and they didn't. All right, well, we got that guy, and I don't want to lose what I've already done, so we're going to save again. I don't know how anyone would have ever finished this damn game with how many buttons you got to press to... Or how many things you got to do without getting caught to get through here. I would have quit at this point, for certain, if nothing else. Just too much. He's dead! I'll eat my ass, game. Anytime you want to come around. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Just show up, dude. Yeah, see... Oh, this we made it to the point where I don't have to...
What are you doing here? You were never to come here.
Plans have changed.
Get out, both of you. We'll settle this
As of
later.
this moment, we no longer work for you. We want the location of the Syphon Filter lab.
Leon, I found the agency's leak.
You are.
Benton.
Where's
Benton,
Rhoemer?
that son of a...
Get out, both of you. We'll settle this later.
Shut up. He's been bugged. Quickly, get him out of here.
Gabe, Fagan's run for it. Rhoemer and Aramov went after him, but Benton's still in there with you. Watch out.
Switch to the other gun. No, I'm not doing it with that. Well, that'd be funny. Alright, well, maybe we gotta do it with the taser. How the hell am I going to do it now? Alright, sniper rifle to the rescue. Where are you? Come on, seriously? Alright, I'm officially out of weapons I can use now. I have to do it with the taser. This is a terrible idea. Unless there's another weapon down here. Wait. Yeah, there you go.
All the building's security gates have locked down. You'll have to find the right card key.
I'll see if Benton had it.
Nope, that didn't work. What they want you to do, and I'm not going to do it, is you have to do headshots because... Alright, well, we'll try. It's not going to work. Hi, Benton! Oh, I got his ass in one hit!
He's finished. Don't send a report to Markinson yet. I want to find out what's going on here. Where's Fagan?
Mara must have destroyed the bug. I've lost his signal.
I'll get to the security room and give you an uplink to their camera systems.
Copy. Farcom Security has already cleared the guests out and locked down the building. They'll be looking for you.
I'll handle it.
Okay. A whole lot of crap popped up at the bottom there.
Farcom's using a magnetic card key system. Each gate is coded to a unique card. I'll see if I can find a master code.
Check their security rosters. I want to know which guards are holding keys and where they are.
I'll try.
Actually, until... Wait a minute, what was that? What is this? Can I see that in the weapons menu? G18. The rate of fire topping 60 rounds per second. The G18 is perhaps the most deadly pistol machine gun in the world. Okay. Its only weakness is its tendency to expend ammunition faster than most shooters are prepared for, leaving them defenseless during a reload. Well, that sounds like a terrible weapon to use right now. So let's use the taser. We made a lot of progress. Let's save. We'll give it a couple more minutes to see how far we can get in this mission, then we'll go ahead and wrap it up and offer final thoughts. Sit your ass down! I'll take your gun, too. Thank you. So I'm in here. What did that do for me? Can I go this way? Key up! Okay, I'm dead. Okay, enough. Of course. Let's do this. Yep. Kneel. Aim. Nope, no, no, wow. Okay, crap. Never mind. Ah, broke connection. Sit down. I'm just gonna keep holding it. Forever. Forever. That's your punishment for coming down to face me. Oh, they won't let me do that. So I think this is the way to do it, even though some guy dropped down and... Alright, aim. Look up. Dummy. A lot of good that flak jacket did. Just gonna tase everyone the rest of the level. It is the most satisfying way to do all this. Alright, so I gotta climb up, right? I don't put all this crap in here for nothing. And big ups! Get up there. There you go, dummy. I got my armor back. Well, some of it. Oh, I gotta shoot it again, right? Well, this time, I feel like it was a little more obvious looking at it. What's in here? Flak? No, more of the handgun. No, no, no. It was this. All right, good. Good, good, good. It's a better weapon for this situation anyway. Can I just single tap it? Yes, I can. Reload, dummy. Well, this is not that type of situation. We want to snipe. Come on. Not dead, is he? I got him with that tiny amount of fire that I gave. All right, whatever. Gabe apparently incredibly, insanely accurate. Oh, eat me. All right, so let's swap to... Nope, I went too far. Come on, back, 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 back. There we go. No, not that. This one. This weapon is not accurate. Well, this is gonna hurt! Or not. Sit down. Nope. It's not gonna be that way. I suppose I could look at the map and find out if I hit the right button. Well, that doesn't really help me at all. I don't know where I was supposed to go. We gotta find security card keys. Oh, so I gotta search all the guards. Which I haven't been doing. How about you? Oh, he's got flak. Yes. They're not giving you full flak anymore. They're giving you, like, little bits and dribs and drabs of it. He did. Get up. Get up. Just got ammo. We gotta go check the other two. Whee! Is this one of those, I don't know if it was Aztec, Incan, Mayan, one of their sacrificial altars that they recreated in this museum? Did they actively participate in executing people by ripping their still beating hearts out and then shoving them down the steps? You know, Mel Gibson got a lot of crap in Apocalypto for getting the period of when that stuff took place wrong. I really could care less if that was historically accurate. I just wanted to see someone get their heart ripped out and get shoved down some steps. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. You get your health back mid-mission. Alright, so how do I get out of here? I don't feel like I saw a gate panel back here that you could use. Yeah, nothing. there was something on the wall here. No? I gotta go back up? Do something on this? No? Alright, back to the top, I guess. I can't help but shake the idea that this is baby trying to follow daddy up the steps. I'm coming to daddy. Wait, I see a gate up there. I don't know if this is what I was supposed to do, but... Did that open all the other gates? Sounds like it. Back down the steps! No? Wait a minute. It was this. Damn it! Aw, come on! How am I supposed to do that? There is no sprint. You just hold the stick in the direction you're supposed to run, and that's it. All right, we'll give this one more try, and if it fails, I think it's probably a good spot to stop the episode. Yeah, look at that. Nice little mural on the side of the wall there. All right. Do a save state. Better give me time, game. Go. Whee! Go. Go. Go! Oh, come on, man! I went as fast as I could. This is stupid. Go. Go, you goober. There we go. You know they did it that way on purpose. The whole point of it was to have him do a barrel roll. Give me your flak jacket. Oh, hey. Oh, woo! Jesus. Oh god, the control stick is so squirrely. Please be flak jacket. Yes! Oh, back up to full. I have no idea if that recovered my health. Go down, idiot. Thank you. Come on. Hit the... Oh, you son of a... Jerk. What? No, come on. Who's shooting? Oh, eat my ass. What the hell was that? All right, I think that's actually a good spot to stop. We'll just, up. Come on down. Or not. Oh, let it rain blood. Well, is there a way I can get him to face? No, there really isn't. And I don't think there's something you could do to have him face the camera. We'll have him stare at this beautiful rock exhibit for the rest of the video here. All right, let's go ahead and do the review phase. We'll do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that the combat system, even though it is far from perfect, shows some thought was put into how to approach a fast, fluid exchange of gunfire without requiring player precision to make it fun. You simply hold down R1, and the game selects a target for you and gives you a percentage bar in the top left that tells you how likely you are to hit the target depending on range, whether or not you or the target are moving, and the relative accuracy of the selected weapon. A single-shot pistol will be more accurate at medium range than a shotgun, but less accurate than a sniper rifle. If you want to do the aiming yourself, hold L1 and you can manually target enemies. They decided to give the player choices in how to combat the enemy while sidestepping the relatively slow pace of the action, and it is clever how they solve the problem, with some issues that we'll get into in the bad and the ugly. The enemy AI shows some level of self-preservation, which is nice considering that this was still fairly early as an action shooter with 3D polygonal graphics. While quite a few grunts will charge at you while shooting, others will duck and hide behind cover to avoid your shots. One of the bosses, Mara Aramov, specifically the one that we saw in the subway, actively played keep away while shooting over her shoulder to score hits on me, while I had a lower chance given my distance and accuracy while moving. While the conclusion of that segment left a lot to be desired, the initial section was actually fun, thanks to the way that the AI was handled. The variety of mission objectives was decent, although how some of them were executed deserves to be criticized, which I will get to. Providing cover for CBDC personnel while they disarm bombs was reasonably well done, as was locating the bombs in the first place, as the developers were kind enough to put a flashing icon on the radar to indicate when you were getting close. I really liked how the hostage situation worked, as the area was foggy, so I needed to use a silenced weapon to take down the 2 guards without alerting either of them, or the hostages would have been killed. This was well executed and it does deserve praise. I thought that part was very cool. The selection of weapons includes some fun implements. I enjoyed using the sniper rifles once I figured out how to zoom. The shotgun is always one of my go-tos for quick and dirty up-close action, and the handguns had some variety, with the silenced pistol taking a few shots to kill, but the 45 being a one-hit kill most of the time. I was also pleasantly amused at the infinite ammo taser weapon, which stun locks enemies on contact. Obviously, it's a taser, but also if you hold the shot long enough, the enemy catches on fire. It was funny and functional, and it provides you with a reliable backup if you somehow run out of ammo. This last item I added at the end here, the soundtrack is actually pretty decent. It has a nice blend of synthesizer and guitar riffs, and it fits the action of each section of gameplay fairly well. If a musical piece gives me pause during gameplay, and it did at least once during my experience with the game, I think it's pretty good. So I enjoyed that. As far as the bad, I hate how many mission-critical objectives were hidden in the dark. And the primary reason is that the flashlight, which you need to use to see those objectives, is not available to select in the regular gameplay. You can't tap the select button to rotate through your weapons to it, and there is no quick select button or option on the controller. The only way you can turn on the flashlight is to pause the game, go to your weapons menu, scroll all the way to the bottom of the list to the flashlight, pull up the description of the flashlight, and press X to equip. For that much work, you get the opportunity to use your flashlight for approximately 5 to 10 seconds of weaponless exploration to find and press a switch. What a joke. This breaks any and all flow the gameplay has. I was avoiding using the flashlight because of how inconvenient it was to access, except you literally can't find the C4 explosives, the gas valve, or the switch to even enter the subway platform without it. An absolutely mind-numbingly bad decision. I am 100% certain this is what turned me off to playing this game for more than 30 minutes when I initially bought it, because of how poorly handled that this part of the gameplay was. Just about everything involving the controls feels clumsy. A quick tap of the fire button doesn't do anything sometimes. You have to hold the fire button for what feels like a full second to actually fire. The targeting system won't automatically switch to a new enemy after you've killed the current one. You have to let go of R1 and then press it again to switch. Manually aiming is imprecise, and the reticle oddly rounds around targets when you're trying to line up, say, a headshot. Zooming with the sniper rifle requires using the triangle and circle buttons, which does not feel intuitive or natural. Mantling up onto ledges requires you to stand in a very small area directly under what you're trying to grab onto, and given there is no walk sensitivity on the thumbsticks, you either run or stand still, no in between. I usually move too far forward and fell off the ledge I was standing on, often falling to my death. Moving with the thumbsticks is very squirrely, as moving and turning are both done on the left thumbstick, resulting in a lot of unintended pivoting left and right when you just want to walk straight ahead. All of this adds up to a very poorly controlling experience, and it frustrates any fun or momentum you may have been gaining. They needed to rethink a lot of what they did on the controls. Locking onto an enemy with the R1 button works provided you have the correct facing to shoot an enemy. However, that is often not the case. If an enemy appears over Gabe's shoulder, and Gabe is using a two-handed weapon like the shotgun, he won't turn to face the enemy, so he'll just fire his gun at nothing. You have to move a little bit for him to turn his body in those situations, which just feels like lazy, bad design. By comparison, if in the same scenario, Gabe is using a one-handed weapon like a pistol, he can just aim the pistol over his shoulder and hit the target. Why make this distinction in response at all when a real-life person would literally just turn around and face the target in both scenarios? I'm sure one of the developers thought this was a clever idea. It was not. It's just annoying. The enemy is comically inept at hitting Gabe, at least early on in the game. On numerous occasions, a grunt would walk up behind me, fire, and hit nothing. Meanwhile, I'd be able to turn around, shoot, and kill them in a split second. I get that they probably didn't want players to get jumped and killed by enemies nonstop, but maybe don't have that many that choose to run right up to Gabe. The terrorists that do that in real life usually do it because they're suicide bombers, which we did see in fire form, and that was actually quite effective, and it pissed me off quite a bit. The checkpoint system needed to be way more generous. It only ever seemed to trigger after you completed an objective, and given how far apart the objectives can be, and how easy it is to make one stupid mistake in this game and die, losing several minutes of progress is a deal breaker. There should have been locations within the levels that triggered a checkpoint whenever you passed them, forwards or backwards. If you pass this doorway or enter this hall, a checkpoint occurs, in addition to the ones that happen after you complete objectives. There needed to be more, period. As far as the ugly, Gabe moves like he is running in molasses. He doesn't look or feel fast or fluid. Even when he executes a dodge roll, he looks stilted and awkward. I find it baffling that Sony Ben thought that they had something so cool looking in Gabe's dodge roll that they literally had him do one to avoid getting hit by a car in one of their pre-rendered cutscenes. It looks awful. He should have been hit by that car. It looked like he didn't get his leg out of the way in time and the car ran over his leg. Your lead should be cool because he does cool things to the bad guys, not because he ignored a moving car and is about to be run over. The targeting reticle, which is big and green so it'll draw the player's eye to whatever enemy the game auto-targeted, actually works against the player by obscuring the body of the enemy. Why does that matter? Because, and this ties back into the problem with the controls, the auto-target doesn't switch to another enemy after the current one dies, and the reticle covers so much of the enemy's body that it's hard to tell if you've even killed them. So what happens? You keep shooting long after the enemy has died, wasting your ammo. I think the simple solution would have been to fade the reticle to something less intrusive after the initial lock, but it's not game-breaking, I just think it was very poorly thought out. I get that this is probably more realistic than not, but I hate how grenades kill Gabe in one hit. In the frenzy of combat with multiple enemies to keep track of, it is easy to lose track of a thrown grenade, especially since the developer didn't add a tracking marker when a grenade has been thrown just off screen. Couple that with the bad checkpoint system and you have the recipe for a lot of frustrating restarts, as I found out. Small complaint, which is why it's in the ugly, but did Gabe have to sound hoarse? Why is it that the default sound for Super Spy voice actors is always smoky, gravelly, or hoarse? And that is literally every protagonist in a stealth game. It's become a cliche at this point. Does your character do any kind of wet work? Then he better smoke 2 packs a day, or at least sound like he does, because that's Snake, Gabe Logan, what was the guy from 24 that Kiefer Sutherland played? Jack Bauer. They all have to have the same goddamn voice. It's stupid. All right, let's give the game a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. My initial dislike for the game has softened a little bit since I first played the game 25-ish years ago. The primary issue that I had was with the controls, and despite the hitches and quirks and flat-out dumb decisions that the developers made, the auto-targeting speeds up the action and actually makes it more fun as a result. The weapons and mission variety are good, and enemies aren't completely self-destructive. That said, the absolute abortion of fun that was the second half of the very first level, the baffling reliance on a flashlight that is buried in menus, and the all-around sloppy controls ruin what could have otherwise been a killer stealth action game for Sony. I'm giving Syphon Filter a 6. 6 Randars. We've seen a couple of games that came out around the same time in the late 1990s that decided to make darkness a feature of their environments in a way that could only be remedied with a portable light source. Turok 2 did this as well, which we looked at a few weeks ago. Most of the games that did this, however, did it to enhance the atmosphere or to mask a hiding enemy, not to obscure mission objectives. If a critical switch was harder to see because it was in the dark, I would appreciate that. But the developers actively covered the objectives in this game in a black texture that only changed if you used your flashlight near them. It ruined the game. I wasted a lot of time searching the subways of the first level for the next objective and failing to find anything, only to realize that I needed to sweep the same areas again with a flashlight equipped to find what I was looking for. It is a complete and utter buzzkill. No matter how much fun the gameplay was at times, they burned away that goodwill with one awful decision. 6 Randars. The potential was there, but the hallmarks of an inexperienced developer making early mistakes were very much visible. Now, there's an entire franchise of Syphon Filter games to look at, and I want to write off the whole lot of them just because of one bad early entry. So I have the second and third games, and we will look at them as a part of Rental Regrets. Did the developers learn from their mistakes and get rid of the stupid flashlight gimmick, make the enemies more accurate, and fix the auto-targeting so it either toggles or switches to new targets after the current one dies? I guess we'll find out someday. All right, that is going to do it for our extended look at Syphon Filter. I'm glad I did this longer look at it because I think it did a lot to confirm my gut feeling on the game, which is that it's not that good, and I don't understand why reviewers thought it was great back in the late 90s when it first came out. I thought it was crap then. I think it's crap now. I think they had some good ideas, but it was mired in just bad design choices from a studio that was still figuring out how to make these kinds of games. And I was right. So I don't know what they were smoking back in the late 90s. It must have been good stuff because this ain't a good game. It's just not. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.